Has denied a request by Republican Governor Pat McCrory and state officials to delay an injunction blocking provisions of the 2013 voting law. The decision means voters will not have to show one of several qualifying photo IDs when casting ballots. And early voting also goes back to 17 days. The people in charge of making sure you and your family do not get the Zika virus say they are almost out of money. And they're putting more pressure on Congress to do something about that. Correspondent Peter Ducey has our update tonight.
Chris, we now know the feds only have enough money to fight Zika through the end of September, which may be a problem because mosquito season goes through October, and even later in the Gulf Coast, where temperatures stay above 50 degrees for longer, and that is warm enough to keep mosquitoes alive. The Centers for Disease Control says they've already spent $194 million of the $222 million they had to combat the virus, so CDC Director Dr. Thomas Frieden is warning that preventative measures may soon stop because, quote, the cupboard is bare. Basically, we're out of money, and we need Congress to act to allow us to respond effectively. This afternoon, National Institutes of Health Director Dr. Anthony Fauci registered this complaint.
Yeah, it is almost an inexplicable situation that has arisen about how we're not getting funded for something that a public health emergency, and which instead of a clean bill to worry about it and let all the politics worry about things later, it just is very, very disturbing.
Congress hasn't acted yet on Zika funding because of a fight over Planned Parenthood funding. Republicans put some Planned Parenthood cuts into the $1.1 billion Zika package they are supporting, but Senate Democrats don't like that and have been blocking it. Still, this afternoon, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi said, quote, expectant mothers, tourists, and families in Florida, Puerto Rico, and across America deserve better than this continuing Republican recklessness. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's office says the Senate will vote on the Zika measure when senators return to Capitol Hill Tuesday, and the Senate's second-ranking Republican, Senator John Cornyn, says that measure will bring help.
We're going to get some additional funding here by the end of September.
To date, there have been more than 2,500 confirmed cases of Zika, but officials caution that number could be close to 10,000, and many may not realize they were sick. Almost all cases were acquired abroad, but 29 got it locally in Florida, and nearly 24 got it from a sexual partner. Now, Reuters reports there are concerns about a number of new cases down in Florida, including 2 people who may have caught Zika in parts of Miami-Dade County where nobody has gotten sick yet, which means the number of places Americans can get Zika may be growing. Chris?
Peter, thank you. Maine Republican Governor